Hello YouTube, Musical Aviator here. This is Orlando Airport in Florida, right next to Disney World. We'll be taking Southwest Airlines 6383 up to Cleveland, Ohio today, up on the Great Lakes. 737-700, so it's nice and short. Only got a few passengers on today. So we'll jump on board and get our aircraft started. It is cold and dark right now. Let's go. And we do have ground power. Let's get that sorted. Pushback running Daytona approach. Like Daytona, not a bad little airport. Good old dab. Is that Daytona or Dayton in Ohio? I see Dayton's not online, that's good. Alright, just going to pick up FS actions. Let's pop in our load. Zero fuel weight today is pretty light, 93.7. We're cruising up at 41,000 feet today. Total release fuel 21.9. Warhawk CM, haven't seen you around for a while. Good to have you. Okay, that's the current AIRAC up to April 23rd, currently the 12th. Grab of Kmco. Going to KCLE. Couple of small things I need to do, including what's it called? PFPX. Up here we'll start the alignment. A couple of tests to do. Cool. Alright, just need to resend this as export. Cool. Let's import that flight plan. The route uplink is ready. Load it in. MCO Decay CLE. Estimated departure time currently showing 13, will be 13:50. En route time 1:58. Syncing up the downlink. Just a quick check of the charts. We have Maytee Sharks, Q77, IRQ, SPA, HVQ, Janice. That's correct. Now the reserves, 3.2 plus 2.5, 5.7, pull at 8. It's a wind up there. 410 will be 278.97. Yep, that's good. Load it up. Set the 410 there. Take off flap 5. CFG that. Only 49 passengers today. I'll head outside. See you in a bit. Up a little bit. "737 certainly can fly to flight level 410. Its service ceiling is 430. Gate 100 and whatever this gate is here. 105. Great. Cool, that's an angle of attack sensor right there, nice and open. That's a pitot. Yep, underneath the nose under gear looks great. That's the plug. Character does indeed have a face, a scary, crazy face. Alright, angle of attack sensor and 2 pitots on this side. That there is a static port. 2 of them on that one. Morning. Just realised I didn't have ActiveSky ready. Looking underneath the engine, no leaks, and the cowling is shut. Out to the edge of the wing, I can already see that we have a green light. Good winglet. Looking straight up at the sun. Yep, the boat fairings are good. Oleo strut is happy. I'll jump into the wheel well. Everything here is good. Walk around this dude. How do you get the PMDG to follow a set course? By flying via Vanilla with a completely programmed FMS. Look at any of my videos to see how that works. Outflow valve. In fact, you can look at this video to see how it works, because we're going to be flying a Boeing FMS, which is the same as the 747 one, just a different colour. One on the 737 is grey, the one on the 747 is beige. Host address? Don't know what you're talking about, man. Oleo is good, tyres are happy. There these are, there, and there. And the pitot. Let's jump in. Alright, so we have the IRS set. That was achieved by turning these 2 things on and waiting for 5 minutes. And we'll need to be on inches. There we are. A bit dark in here, so I'm going to tune some lights. APU coming on. Okay, so I've got the route in. The route looks like Maytee charts, etc, etc. You can see that on the navigation display. We've got a magenta line. The aircraft will follow that magenta line as long as it's in LNAV. Of course, we don't have LNAV right now because I don't have a flight director on, but you could arm it as soon as it has a runway. So at the moment it can't select LNAV because it can't follow that magenta line behind it. Takeoff, not yet. Let's have a listen to the ATIS. 121.25. Meanwhile, I need to grab the terminal charts. This will get me to log in, I'm assuming. It's ready. Cool. So I have the airport. Should also have parking gates. Airside 105 is airside 2. Departures. The Jaguar. Cool, that's airside 2, we're at gate 107, which is that one right there. Is it 107 or 105? I think it's 105, isn't it? Back to menu, we'll grab performance, because we'll need it. Kmco. Don't have the runway yet, but it is certainly dry. ATIS isn't coming through, but we'll have a look at the tech status here. Alright, so the wind.
333 Delta 8.
104.09 knots. Okay. Outside air temperature 26 Celsius. QNH 3002. Thrust rating will be takeoff 1, I think it is. Flap configuration flaps 5. AC will be on, and the ice will be off. Takeoff weight. Be 11419. And the Mac trim I don't have yet. 20. Runways 17 left and 17 right. What's the closest one to us now? Finding runway 18 left, 17 right. 17 right. Cool. Yeah. 104 at 9. Cool, that's our takeoff data. Let's have a chat to the delivery 134.7. They'll give us a departure route.
Four 56, confirm your request, please.
Glut, how you doing?
Just requesting clearance to Miami F5.
JetBlue 2456, you're cleared to the Miami International Airport via the Orlando for departure, then is filed. Maintain 5,000, then expect flight level 310, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency for today will be 124.8, squawk 0753.
Hey, copy, clear to Miami, Orlando for departure, 5,000 feet. Expect 310 after 10 departure, and departure frequency 124.8, and confirm the score for JetBlue 2446.
JetBlue 2456, reback is correct. Push and start is at your discretion, and call west ground at 121.8 when ready for taxi.
Yep, P contact 121.8 for taxi, and Juice, can you repeat the score for us?
JetBlue 2456, transition blocks, please say again.
JetBlue 556, can you second the score for me, please?
JetBlue 2456, departure frequency 124.800, squawk 0753.
0753, JetBlue 2456, thank you.
JetBlue 2456, reback is correct. Push and start is at your discretion. Contact west ground at 121.8 when ready for taxi.
Pushback is at discretion, and ready for taxi, contact the ground 121.8, JetBlue 2456.
Clearance delivery, Southwest 1395 of your takeoff block plan.
Southwest 1395 confirms we do have your flight plan.
Southwest 6383 requesting coast to Cleveland.
Got my flight plan now.
Transition block, please say again.
Just to confirm that you do have our flight plan file to you.
Southwest 1395, we do have your flight plan, correct.
Okay, so can we get clearance to Cleveland, please?
Southwest 1395, you're cleared to the Cleveland International Airport via the JAG 6 departure, then is filed. Maintain 5,000, then expect flight level 350, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency for today will be 124.8, squawk 0771.
Go to the Cleveland Airport via JAG 6 departure. Time 5,000, flight level 350, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 1245 and 0771.
Southwest 1395, confirmed departure frequency 124.8, squawk 0771.
Departure frequency 124.8 and squawk 0771, Southwest 1395.
Southwest 1395, readback is correct. Push and start is at your discretion. Contact east ground at 126.4 when ready for taxi.
Pushback at discretion and contact ground at 126.4 when ready for taxi, Southwest 1395.
Orlando, Southwest 6383, requesting clearance to Cleveland.
Southwest 6383, are you able to accept alternative routing for spacing?
6383, AFM.
Southwest 6383, expect a private message.
And Southwest 1395 runway, are we expecting for departure?
Last Erica calling, say call sign only, please.
Southwest 1395.
Alrighty.
Southwest 1395, expect runway 17 right for departure.
Let's chuck it in.
Roger, runway
This is a bit
17
annoying,
right,
but
Southwest 1395.
there we go. None of the flight plan that we had
17
was
right for departure,
valid anymore.
Southwest 1395.
Yes, AFM, we got that.
So MCO to CLE. It's just easy to delete the entire flight plan. SWA 6383. And Livery, Southwest 6383 can accept the routing. Guano.
Southwest 6383, okay, thank you. Let me know when you're ready for your clearance.
Okay. So that's Guano, FEMON. This is how you do manual routing. This includes the 747 as well. So this is a route that we'll need to fly. Q87. JROSS. FLO. I think it's Florence. Yep, it is. North and west. There's usually only one per hemisphere. There's 4 hemispheres, north, south, east and west. America is in the northwest, not the northeast, not in the south. TUBAS. North and west. LYH. North and west. Finks. ESL. North and west. Lejoy. Upper, 2 R's. And the Tribe 4. Finally, the McCoy 2 departure. And as I said, 17 right. That's good to go. We'll activate that in. Take up data again. And ready to take it. And Livery, Southwest 6383, ready to copy clearance.
Southwest 6383, cleared to the Cleveland International Airport via the McCoy 2 departure, then is filed. Maintain 5,000 and expect flight level 410, minutes after departure. Departure frequency for today will be 124.800, squawk 0775.
Clearance filed, McCoy 2 departure. Squawk code 0775, departures are 124.8, Southwest 6383.
Southwest 6383, reback is correct. Push and start will be at your discretion, and contact East Ground at 126.400 when ready for taxi.
126.40 for taxi, Southwest 6383. Alrighty, so our V2 speed 126, we'll just sit it in there. Initial climb was 5,000 as per the SID. We'll rebrief the SID, as it's a different one. It's the McCoy 2 departure. Looks like radar vectors to the Orlando VOR. Crossing the 115 above 2,600, but that's only on 1035s and 36s. We're on 17s today, so that doesn't matter for us. And direct to Guyana, which is another word for bird poo. Cool. Alright, let's have a chat to the passengers. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain speaking from the flight deck. My name is Trent. Joining me on the flight deck is YouTube. We'll be taking you over to Cleveland, Ohio today on board our Boeing 737-800 as Southwest Flight 6383. We do welcome you on board. Flight time today is about 2 hours. We should be departing shortly from the gate as soon as everything is ready at the front of the cockpit here. Kmco will be coming through the aeroplane just to ensure that everything is ready for our departure.
Orlando clearance delivery, American 5.
So you pay them your full attention as there are some variations across the fleet, and we do want you to be informed about all the safety features on the aircraft. That said, I'll leave you in the capable hands of our flight crew, who will be ensuring that you are all safe and
American 510 Heavy,
flight
you're
today.
to the Atlanta International Airport
That's
by
it.
the JAG 6 departure.
We'll be on the way
Bennett
shortly,
filed.
and we do hope you
Maintain
enjoy the flight.
5,000, then expect
Cabin
flight
crew,
level
please be there,
400, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency for today will be at 124.8.
Delta 1540, left-hand turn onto Hotel 1 and then contact Tower 118.45.
Left on Hotel 1 and then
24.8
contact
set
Tower
and
1 to
0775.
1 to 4.8 for Delta 1540 Heavy.
Delta 1540 Heavy, that tower frequency is 118.45.
Right at 118.45, Delta 1540 Heavy, thank you.
One last test of the O2 masts.
TCAS test.
That's looking good. APU's on the bus, and we can disconnect ground power.
Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up.
Okay, we're good to go. Got the flight directors in. We can go VNAV and LNAV. That's right, there's no LNAV on this departure. It's just runway heading and then vectors. So we are sticking on to runway heading. There we go, 185. And we're pretty much ready to move.
Orlando ground, Delta 1395, taxi commercial exit.
Service.
Southwest 1395 Orlando ground, runway 17 right, taxi via Juliet 5, Gulf, Hotel 1.
Juliet 5, Gulf, Hotel 1, runway 17
Happy EasyJet. That's funny.
Southwest 1395, that was runway 17 right, Juliet 5, Gulf, Hotel 1, hold short, runway 17 right.
Yes, Juliet 5, Gulf, and Hotel 1, Southwest 1395.
Fuel pumps on.
We're ready for pushback.
At the ground, we're also ready for pushback, nose to the left.
Locking gear.
Lights are on. Overhead flows ready for start. And we'll lock the doors. The option is to edit the pushback or not push it back. Great. Yep, right about there. Just holding, got another aircraft off our tail. Once they are clear, we'll clear the bush. Whatever. And we are clear to move. Kmco arm doors, cross check. And ground, we're ready to push. Parking brake is released. Okay, clear to start. Packs off. And we'll start engine number 2.
Orlando ground, Southwest 5161 is on hotel, holding short of, no, it's on Echo.
And we'll start engine number 2.
Southwest 5151, taxi to airside 2 via hotel, Gulf 1.
We've got about 45 passengers on board today. The aircraft fits 170 odd, 160. It's about every third seat is occupied, if that. And that's a good start for number 2. We'll start number 1.
Southwest 13905, contact tower 118.45. Enjoy your flight.
118.45, thanks very much. Be covered.
Parking brake is set. Starting number 1.
Yeah.
You got to realise that all the American airlines are still essentially flying their domestic flights at the moment. Reduced schedule, but they're still flying. It's not like New Zealand, which has 2 planes in the sky every day. 2. Going to dim mode. Where is he? Can't see him. Oh, it's on board. Never mind. Cool. We can start moving. 126.4. And just going to check our flight controls. Beautiful New York. Next up, we've rudder pedals. Hello to ground, Southwest 6383 is ready for taxi. We had information. X-ray.
Southwest 6383, please squawk mode Charlie, runway 17 right, taxi via Juliet 5, Golf, Hotel 1. Give way to the company Southwest crossing.
By runway 17 right, Juliet 5, and give way to the 737, Southwest 6383. Juliet 5 out there, Golf, Hotel 1.
Southwest 5151 might have to let the other company go around me on Juliet or Golf. I need to go to gate 101 tonight.
Southwest
Ground American 1883, off of 17 right on Fox to Airside 3.
Hold short taxiway Juliet 5, please.
Hold short Juliet 5, Southwest 5151.
And Ground American 1883 to Airside 3.
American 1883, continue on Foxtrot, taxi to Airside 3, Foxtrot Echo 2.
Fox Echo 2, American 1883, thank you. The ground good day, JetBlue 24, 4600.
There's Juliet 5 there.
Last aircraft calling Orlando ground, say again, call sign only.
The ground good evening, JetBlue 24, 4600.
Kelby, flaps 5 for departure, set.
JetBlue 2456, good evening.
And a checklist. Before takeoff, flaps are set and stabilizer trim.
Orlando ground, just the
Stab trim will be
right on Fox.
I'll take a little stop here. Takeoff, stab trim 5.5.
JetBlue 240, airside 1, taxi via Foxtrot, Bravo 4.
Set.
Airside 1, taxi via Bravo, Fox, Bravo 4, JetBlue 240.
American 1833, contact ground 121.8.
21.8, 1833.
Thank you for your vigilance, Southwest 1551. You can continue taxi as you already are.
Yeah, already on my way. Southwest 5151.
Southwest 6383, contact tower on 118.45. Enjoy your flight.
118.45, Southwest 6383. 11845. Let's grab the radar, do it a test.
Monitor radar display. Go around. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead. Wind shear ahead.
Zealand 361, holding short, Foxtrot.
And Airlines Zealand 361, cross
Thanks,
from,
Matt.
cross runway 178, contact ground 126.4, we'll see ya.
Cross 17 right in contact ground 126.4, New Zealand 361.
Okay, let's review. Clock's running.
Good
Up to set.
evening, Orlando Tower, Southwest 3560.
Overhead's good.
With you on a 9-mile final.
APU's on the shutdown.
Southwest 3560,
Consider
Orlando
ignition.
Tower, wind 110 at 9er, runway 17 left, clear to land.
Copy, winds runway 17 left, clear to land.
So
Southwest
that's
3560.
APU to actually shut down. That's up behind us. Tower, Southwest 6383, holding short 17 right.
Southwest 6383, Orlando Tower, fly heading 160, wind 110 at 9er, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff.
Heading 160 after departure, runway 17 right, clear for takeoff, Southwest 6383. Lights on. Seventeen right, we're cleared for takeoff, clock is in. And off we go. $50, thrust stable, Toga. Takeoff power set. 60 knots.
Terra, good evening, JetBlue 2456, hold short 17 right.
JetBlue 2456, Orlando Tower, runway 17 right, and line up and wait.
Line up and wait, JetBlue 2456.
Well, so right, gear up. Heading select.
Southwest 6383, contact departure.
Contact departure 6383. Orlando departure, Southwest 6383, climbing through 2200.
Southwest 6383, departure radar contact, climb and maintain 8000.
Climb maintain 8000, Southwest 6383. $8,000 is set. Flaps up.
Southwest 3683, turn left heading 090.
Heading 090, Southwest 6383.
Bravo Alpha 1422 audio check.
American 89, turn right heading 350, climb maintain 16,000. Right 350 up to 16,000, American 89.
Audio check Bravo Alpha 1422.
Southwest 6383, turn left heading 060, climb maintain 16,000.
Heading 060, 16,000, Southwest 6383.
Confirm heading 350 for American 89. American 89, for now, actually, can proceed. Oh, you're on Kansas.
Oh, call in.
Apologize. Turn left heading 270, thanks. Left 270, American 89. Southwest 30, correction 6383, turn left heading 360.
Heading 360, Southwest 6383. And we can sit back in the seat a little. That would be enough takeoff check. Okay, engine leads on.
American 89, connect Jacksonville Center 133.32, thanks. 3332, American 89, good day. Southwest 6383, put our guano.
Southwest 6383, directional guano. LNAV is set. Alright, so there's the question. How do you make a 747 follow a specific course? There's the LNAV button. We've selected direct to guano, which means we go from where we currently are to guano. 6383, second.
Southwest 6383, connect Jacksonville Center 134.0, good.
134.0, Southwest 6383.
Southwest 1395, I'm sorry, Sagan.
You guys would like to wait for time on, please.
Southwest 1395, your audio is very broken up. I heard you were requesting direct somewhere. Unfortunately, I'm not able to give you direct at this time.
Jacksonville, Southwest 6383, 16,000.
Southwest 6383, Jacksonville Center, hello, climb and maintain flight level 270.
Flight level 270, Southwest 6383.
Southwest 1395, contact Jacksonville Center 134.85, you can ask that with him.
Center 13485, Southwest 1395.
And the seatbelt sign to auto. Okay, completing that checklist. Landing gear up and off, flaps up and no line.
Jack Center getting frontier flight 427 with you, flight level 280, climb speed 270 knots.
Flight level 270 set.
Frontier Flight 427, Jacksonville Center, hello. Cross the Llama intersection and maintain 12,250 knots. Orlando altimeter 3002.
2992 set.
Climb it, maintain 12,250 knots, center 3002 for frontier flight 427.
And center at November 723 Tango Bravo, approach is not answering anyone.
3 Tango Bravo, roger. Let me check with him real quick.
Yep, it's vPilot today. There it is right there. Yeah, we're doing Manchester event as well, at midnight also. So it looks pretty busy. Pretty much as soon as we land off this stream, I'll put up the next one. This flight's about 2 hours long, already about 9 minutes, 10 minutes into it. Of course, that's to the point of touchdown. There is taxi after that. Taxi will probably take another 10 minutes. Yeah, about 2 hours, maybe 2 hours and a bit left to go.
Okay. 3 Tango Bravo, go ahead and try Daytona again on 2575.
Alright, thank you very much, 723 Tango Bravo.
Southwest 6383, contact Jacksonville Center 134.85, we'll see you.
134.85, Southwest 6383.
Section B, American Airlines Express 167 Heavy is climbing to 8,000 for 16,000.
Okay, Express 167 Heavy, Jacksonville Center, climb and maintain.
1328, clear to my Orlando National via radar vectors, flight heading to 980.
Thanks, I'll have a new route for you in a few moments. You're just going to have to give me a moment here.
Roger.
Jack Center, good evening, American 7's with level 310.
American 7, Jack Center, roger. November 250 Yankee Kilo, contact Jacksonville Center on 127.87.
12787, 520 Yankee Kilo.
72 Foxtrot Charlie, you said you wanted flight level 410?
Confirm.
Alright, you ready to rebank your clearance?
Okay.
Go ahead.
70 Foxtrot Charlie, clear taking in second for Dock Lemon Fan, 1000, expect 410 in 10 minutes, talking 1073.
72 Foxtrot Charlie, rebank correct, stand by for further instructions.
Roger.
Jacksonville, Southwest 6383, flight level 270.
Jack Center, Delta 683, level 320, amended altitude.
Delta 683 Jacksonville Center, roger. Who else called?
Southwest 6383.
Southwest 6383 Jacksonville Center, climb and maintain, flight level 410.
Climb flight level 410, Southwest 6383.
American 1328, flight heading 040. American 1328 heading 040.
040, American 1328.
November 72 Foxtrot Charlie. Yeah, your readback was correct. Runway 21. When ready, taxi via Alpha. Let me know when you're ready for departure.
I'm for 7 Fox.
Sorry?
Taxi via Alpha, the 21. Joshua.
Thank you. Is American 7 on this frequency?
Yes, we just checked in at 310.
Thank you. Air Canada 43185, you here?
Not what arrival we got. I'll have to look that up here.
Delta 1770 coming up on top of the sun.
Delta 1717, descend and maintain flight level 280.
Flight level 280, Delta 1717.
Southwest 112, contact Jack,
Try and
center
fall.
134.0.
Order 134.0, thank you.
American 1328, fly heading of 360 now, descend and maintain flight level 280. American 1328 heading 360, maintain flight level 280.
American 1328, affirmative, left turn heading 360, descend and maintain flight level 280. How do you hear?
I heard that fine, I didn't hear you before.
There's upper. Operate 280 knots. Interesting.
Air Canada 4185, Jacksonville.
Ah, but there is a freeway UK 2000 in Manchester. It's not as detailed as the Payware one, but it's the right layout. Night Shadow, g'day.
November 72 Fox, Charlie, we're 21, ready for departure.
72 Foxtrot Charlie, wind 160 at 4, runway 21, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 21 for Fox, Charlie.
Download free version, reduced free version, basic only, just the centerline ground markings, none of the edge lightings. It's a low res ground image, and the rest of it is correct. Download it there. Sold for free. It says P3D version 3, but it's actually for all of them. It does work in version 4. Just. So yeah, that's how you can get your free Manchester scenery. It won't look as good as that, but you know, it'll get you there. I think you will, well, I'll be hopefully flying out of Dublin. That's my favourite airport, but you can fly out of anywhere really. London, Heathrow, Amsterdam.
713, contact Jacksonville approach.
Some other weird place.
And the frequency is 127.0.
Alright, over to 127.0. Good night, American 713.
EasyJet might not fly out of Heathrow, but I'm sure someone else does.
American Airlines Express
Speedbird.
Passing Federal 260, climbing to Federal 270.
Okay, Express 167, Jacksonville.
Yeah,
Hello,
British
climb
Airways,
maintain
fly the
flight level
A320.
370.
Look at that. Heathrow to Manchester, British Airways. A319s and A320s.
American 510 Heavy, flight level 270.
American 1328. American 1328. Are you ready for your clearance?
American 1328, go ahead.
American 1328, you're cleared to the Orlando Airport via present position, direct to Ormond Beach. It's Oscar Mike November and the SeaWorld 1 arrival.
Yeah,
American
well,
1328,
Freeway
Federal
Express service,
International
whatever.
via direct Ormond Beach and then the SeaWorld 1 arrival.
SeaWorld 4 and just proceed direct to Ormond Beach at this time, please.
American 1328, affirmative, direct to Ormond Beach.
Gonna go ahead and open up the crossfeed.
Deck Center, American
Down to
4150,
single
flight
pump.
level 360.
American 4150, Jacksonville Center, roger. And American 510, Jacksonville Center, climb and maintain, flight level 400.
Up to flight level 400, American 510 Heavy.
November 72, Foxtrot Charlie, radar contact, turn left, direct to Charleston, climb and maintain, flight level 410.
Direct to Charleston, up to 410, Foxtrot Charlie.
Air Canada 4185, Jacksonville. Cargo Lux 187, Miami Center is closed, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Cargo Lux 167, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Cargo Lux 167. American 4150, are you direct to Ormond Beach?
Adelaide, I'm thinking
Negative, we're directly out.
737-800.
Copy now.
Manchester, I'm thinking
American 4150,
A320.
right to Ormond Beach.
Direct to Ormond Beach, 4150.
And for Milk Run, probably A321.
Jacksonville Center, Air Canada 4185 with you at 34,000.
Air Canada 4185,
That's on the
Jacksonville Center,
right.
roger.
You can see my call sign right down there. Southwest 6383. No, not flying Ryanair. I'd rather fly Aer Lingus. Ryan Scare. Non-position approaches include VOR approaches, NDV approaches, that kind of stuff. So they're probably going to stick you on a runway that isn't runway 23. So runway 09 but not the RNAVs. So just expect runway 09 VOR DME approach.
1328, connect Jacksonville Center 134.0.
It's tonight sometime, I think about 6 o'clock PM our time.
1717, connect Jacksonville Center 134.0.
134, nothing to you, Josh.
Yeah.
Something Foxtrot, maintain 10,000.
November 72, Foxtrot Charlie, climb and maintain, flight level 410.
410, Foxtrot Charlie.
There we are, 5 PM.
72, Foxtrot Charlie, contact Jacksonville Center 127.
Yeah, she flies pretty well. 700's a nicer aeroplane to fly than the 800 in my opinion. Unfortunately, it's also a lot rarer
American
of
7,
aircraft.
descend at pilot's discretion, maintain follow
Airlines like the
280,
800 because it's bigger and
maintain
can fit more
300 knots
people.
or greater in your transition.
Alright, descend pilot discretion 280, maintain 300 in transition or greater.
Airlines don't like the 900 because it's bigger, again, than the 800.
Air
but
Canada
can't fit more people in.
4185, turn left.
Got the same amount of room as the
turn
800,
right
so it
turn
could only
heading
fit 190 people.
260.
But the 737 800, even though it's quite significantly
260
smaller,
Canada,
can
4185.
fit 188 people. So that's only 2 extra people in the 900. Two seats. So adding an extra however much to the fuselage, the only advantage you get out of that is you get a nice large first class section. That's why the airlines like the A321 much better than they like the 737-900.
American 1879.
Happy
683, descend and maintain, level 280, maintain 290 knots.
Down to 280, 290 knots, transition 683.
Air Canada 4185, descend and maintain, level 280, maintain 280 knots.
Down to 280 and maintain 280 knots for Air Canada.
Stalling a 737 usually means you did something horrendously wrong.
Southwest 1395, requesting 15 minutes at a flight test.
15 minutes is not going to work. You can have 10, let me know when you're back.
Okay, Roger, 10 minutes.
Hi there, Tim. Just realised I reset my chat program and it didn't come back. So I'm seeing all you YouTube people, but I'm not seeing anyone else. So if you've been commenting on Twitch or Facebook, happy Easter, but I'm sorry I didn't see your message.
Air Canada 4185, quarter right to Ormond Beach.
Direct to Oscar Mike November for Air Canada 4185.
Yeah, as I said,
And Air
you've
Canada
done something wrong.
4185, just make sure
Maybe
you're
you left
maintaining
landing gear
280
down,
knots.
or the
That's
flaps
actually
extended,
slowing
or
down
something.
very rapidly there.
Yeah, we'll
Maybe
go
you lost
back
an engine.
280 knots for Air Canada
Maybe
4185.
the temperature of the outside was like plus 50 degrees instead of minus 50 degrees. But one of those options is why you lost altitude. And you don't raise your nose to keep altitude and lose the speed. What you do is you reduce altitude to keep the speed. Maintain that angle of attack at all times. Some 737s come with a cell-cal code. This particular aircraft doesn't, because it doesn't in the real world either. If it does have a cell-cal code, you'll probably see it on a plate somewhere, such as right there. There'll be SEL letter dash letter. And you could use that cell-cal code, or you could decide not to. Depends how you log into vPilot. When you log into vPilot, you get the option to chuck in a cell-cal code. Well, you don't have one at the moment, but if you were to put one in, say like that, then that would be a cell-cal code. Echo Lima Alpha Sierra. No one knows that because I haven't filed a flight plan with that at all. So What's the point of putting it there? No point, because nobody knows it's there.
Jacksonville Center, American 373.
American 373.
Well, that's to do
Jacksonville
anything
Center.
for you, you'd need to
American
come into your flight
373,
plane
I'm
and chuck in a
approaching my
SOCAL
top
code here.
set. You ready to give me the set clearance yet?
And if you wrote the wrong code in there,
373,
then they'll
let me
send
see
you
if
the
I
wrong
can
code
locate
and you wouldn't hear it
here.
at all.
For some reason I'm not seeing your track. 373, where are you?
And of course you could even put wrong codes in there.
Stand by.
Because that's not a valid code.
I'm 81 miles out from Hancock.
Okay, yeah, I told you to monitor Unicom quite a while ago. You can switch to advisory today.
Good day. Thank you very much. American 377. Thanks, American 1879. Checking in.
1879 Jackson, roger. American 7, contact Jacksonville Center on 134.0.
134.0, American 7, stay safe.
American 4150, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 280, maintain 280 knots in your transition.
Flight level 280 knots, 4150.
Which runway is
Southwest
it?
9457, leaving my airspace. Miami Center is closed. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
Two full left and left. That's it.
And Jack Center, American 140, correction, American 4150, we're able 280 knots, but we're able 270 knots.
American 4150, okay, when you get to flight level 280, are you still going to be unable to do 280 knots?
We will be able at some point during the transition, 4150.
Okay, well, once, just maintain your Mach number and your descent, and then when you intercept 280 knots, you maintain that.
4150 will do.
Okay, upper at 280 knots, crossing Decay between 230 and 16.
Air Canada 4185, verify you're maintaining 280 knots.
Try between 10,000
I am at
and
280 knots, Air Canada 4181. 4185, correction.
Nagy above 7. Budrule.
United 1427, leaving my airspace. Miami Center is closed. Radar service terminated. Frequency change
At
approved.
6,000. 240. Set. Cool.
Delta 683, contact Jacksonville Center 134.0.
Over to Jacksonville Center, 1340. Breathing.
Over to Unicom, United 1427.
Jacksonville Center, good evening, Canada. Correction, Rouge 1674 with you. Flight level 360 and 24 miles from Sierra Alpha Victor VOR.
Rouge 1674, Jack Center, roger.
Jack Center, American 44, flight level 2604,
129.9.
American 44.
Ryder 6069 West, you at 36,000 feet, direct copy.
American 44, Jacksonville, hello, common, maintain flight level 310.
I'll maintain flight level 310, Max.
Ryanair 6969, Jacksonville Center, roger.
Kill. And our minimum descent altitude will be 986.
American 1879, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 280, transition to 280 knots.
At 10 and round up.
Ticket 1379, sorry.
American 1879, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 280, transition to 280 knots.
Alright, 280.
That's enough on the center tank.
Southwest 1395 is flat.
South 1395, roger.
Jacksonville Center, United 2079, passing through flight level 290 for flight level 330.
United 2079, Jacksonville Center, roger.
Jacksonville low, American 816, with you, Mach 0.78.
American 816, Jacksonville Center, roger. American 816, reduced to Mach 0.76.
Mach 0.76, American 816.
Bravo.
Canada 4185, contact Jacksonville Center on 134.0.
Blocked.
Air Canada 4185, contact Jacksonville 134.0. Air Canada 4185, Jacksonville Center.
Air Canada 4185, go ahead.
Air Canada 4185, third call, contact Jacksonville Center 134.0.
134.0, Air Canada 4185.
Okay, looking to vacate hotel probably.
Air Canada 906,
yeah, that'll work.
flight level 360.
Air Canada 906, Jacksonville, roger. Southwest 1395, contact Jacksonville Center 128. Correction 127.87.
127.87,
Okay, that's current gross weight. We'll be arriving with 11.2, currently have 17.3.
Jack Center, November 867, Delta Bravo, ISR to Orlando.
That's 6.
867 Delta Romeo, Jacksonville, standby.
That's 30 with a speed 120.
American 4150, contact Jacksonville Center 134.0. American 4150, contact Jacksonville Center on 134.0.
1340, see it.
Currently showing 5 knots at the field. So
November 867 Delta Romeo, clear to the Orlando airport as filed. Maintain 10,000. Departure this frequency. And your squawk code is going to be 1067. 1067.
Roger, number 867 Delta Romeo is clear to Orlando Executive Airport as filed. The maintain 10,000. Departure is with you in squawk 1067.
867 Delta Romeo, read that correct. Runway 19er, taxi via pilot's discretion, advising ready for departure.
Roger, 19er, with taxi via pilot's discretion, advising departure 60 Delta Romeo.
Jacksonville Center, this is Delta 9545 with you, passing flight level 250 to flight level 270.
Delta 9545, Jack Center, roger. Climb and maintain, flight level 350.
Climb and maintain, flight level 350, Delta 9545.
American 44, leaving my airspace, Miami Center closed, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Wow, nobody's listening today, this is really pathetic.
Is that for me?
American 44, leaving my airspace, Miami Center is closed, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
they just shut down?
They closed about 15 minutes ago or so.
Cool, thanks.
That's us right there.
United 2079, request 5 minutes, step one.
United 2079 approved, let me know when you're back.
Welcome, United 2079.
Check for good evening, United 434, it's with you, level 340.
United 434, Jacksonville Center, roger. Okay, Express 167, Jacksonville Center.
I haven't seen FLAi. It's a bit annoying.
Where are you? Okay, Canadian Express 167. Yeah, you're, again, quite a while ago, I tried you about 3 times and told you that Miami Center was closed and frequency change approved, so you can monitor advisors.
Okay, monitor 12618, Express 167.
Ryanair 6969, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 280. When you transition, maintain 320 knots or greater.
280 after 120 knots, Ryanair 669.
Ridge 1674, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 280 and transition to 280 knots.
Pilot's discretion to descend, and we'll slow down to 280 on the descent, Rouge 1674.
United 2079, are you back yet? Southwest 6383, contact Jacksonville Center 127.87.
127.87, Southwest 6383.
Delta 224, passing flight level 250, inbound Matthew.
Southwest, or correction, Delta 2.
Jacksonville Center, Southwest 6383, flight level 410.
South 6383, Jacksonville, hello.
No, don't want to show you. Break my sim. We know what you are. We can hear you.
Center, Southwest 712, with flight level 340.
Southwest 712, Jacksonville, hello.
Center 943, contact center 134.85, yeah. Delta 943, contact Jacksonville Center 134.85, see ya.
Jax, American 1088's back.
1088, roger.
And Center, JetBlue 747, wait 2 minutes, please.
3485 for Delta 943, thank you.
JetBlue columns approved.
That's alright, I was talking to my mum on the phone. She's talking about getting a new job.
Hey Jax, any chance direct Ormond Beach for American 1088?
She hasn't got a job yet. She's just throwing out applications.
American 1088, yeah, it's approved. See you at Norman Beach, York.
Not even people that are
Direct Ormond Beach, American 1088.
for employees. She's like throwing jobs out, job applications out. She used to be a taxi dispatch officer at the taxi office in Sydney, and they lost about 95% of the business in this COVID crisis, so they've essentially sacked everyone. The office currently has about 4 employees that work 20-hour weeks.
Good evening, Jacksonville Center, ground flight level 38,000, American 371.
American 3791, Jacksonville Center, alert.
Now, North America, you certainly do follow a flight plan in your,
1979 Heavy, initial
with your
contact
SID in
with
it.
380.
And if they can accommodate it, they will. If they don't, they'll tell you to do something else. So if you didn't file a SID, then you may or may not have a SID. In which case you're going to have to figure out your own descent point and fly the jet using vertical speed and level change at the appropriate time, and expect vectors. I reckon she would consider working with Ambulance New South Wales. She used to work for the police in New Zealand, so she's done emergency services before. Not a bad idea, actually.
American 1088, contact Jacksonville Center 134.85. 3485, American 1088.
Indeed, we're at 41,000 feet. That's because we're half empty. We've only got 40 passengers on board the aeroplane today.
JetBlue 747 back to Shoe Center.
JetBlue over.
Royal Flying Doctors. Unfortunately, the Royal Flying Doctors, you kind of have to work out in Broken Hill and stuff, so that's not going to work particularly well for someone who lives in Sydney.
And Southwest 1395, in our flight plan, we don't have a star in it, so could we refile it so we can put a star in it?
Sure. And Southwest 1395, when you get a chance, squawk 1057.
1057, Southwest 1395.
Where'd you find a star, flight plan without a star in it? Yes. Plus, we're taking a beating economically because we're almost shut down. We're not quite shut down, but functionally we are.
Sorry, just to confirm, squawk 1057.
I think we've only had like 59, 60 deaths so far.
Southwest 1395, affirmative, squawk 1057.
1057.
Yeah, that's Nick. Blasting away without any regard to standard phraseology at all.
Chapter 747, clear direct to Norman Beach Shore, Oscar Mike November.
Alright, clear direct Norman Beach, JetBlue 747.
Oh yeah, that vodka. Oh my god, that vodka's so good. Oh, I'm so drunk. Oh, you know what that means? Time to get on Tinder. Time to get on Tinder and just swipe right on everyone I see.
Anyway.
I ain't gonna dance, oh, I ain't gonna dance. Yeah, she moving through my mind.
36,000.
I'm gonna start hauling ass to fucking Orlando. I wanna get the fuck on the ground here.
Yeah, you're transmitting.
From Cleveland to Orlando, it's a little over 2 hours.
Southwest 69, hot mic, check your mic, please.
Open mic.
Neither, it's
They can't hear us anyway.
Your mic is on.
When you're transmitting, you can't hear.
I'm getting a message from somebody. What the fuck is this shit?
Open mic.
Yeah, hot mic, sir. Thank you.
Anyway, auto brake 1 today. That was a pilot talking about getting onto the ground at Orlando.
Jacksonville Center, this is FedEx 564. We're cruising at level 390 going towards St. Augustine, Dior.
How far have we got to go?
FedEx 564, Jacksonville. I don't think I have a track on you. Can you say your position?
1605 though.
Yes, we're approximately.
Still more than an hour to go.
22 miles from the St. Augustine Dior.
Now 20 minutes.
Jack, center citation R265, flight level 470, direct southeast. 926 Jacksonville Center, roger. Yeah, FedEx, I don't see you. Are you sharing our frequency, sir?
I guess this isn't the right one then. I wasn't really sure which one to contact. I'm coming from Miami.
Try calling Jacksonville on one. Let's see here. Call on 134.85.
Roger, 134.85. Thanks. FedEx 564.
Yeah, the button certainly gets stuck when you hold it down.
Jet Center Citation 9265. We're going to step away for about 5 minutes here, and we'll report when we're back. Station 9265, Jacksonville, roger.
Center, good evening. Canada 89 Romeo with 3 flight level 380.
Canada 89 Romeo, Jacksonville, hello. Southwest 712, contact Jacksonville 134.856.
134.85, have a good night.
Chapter 1047, contact Jacksonville 134.85, see ya.
D485, see ya.
Tuggy, eh?
American 3791, contact Jacksonville Center 134.85, see ya.
44.85, see ya.
Jacksonville Center, American 396 with you, flight level 370.
The aircraft columns blocked. Southwest 1395, contact Washington 3372.
3372,
Center, American 396 with you, flight level 370.
American 396 Jacksonville, squawk 1054.
Squawk 1054, 396.
American 396, radar contact 118 miles southeast of Charleston, Alpha level 370, welcome. American 3791, if fitting gets you already contact Jacksonville on 134.85. Top of 69 clear, direct the Ormond Beach VOR, Oscar Mike November, resume the arrival.
Alright, direct to Oscar Mike November, Ormond Beach VOR for Southwest 69, and I do extremely apologize for that hot mic there. I probably said some stuff that shouldn't have been said over frequency. My phone was sitting on my push to talk button and I didn't realize it.
No problemo, yeah, it's probably the most entertaining thing I've seen all day, so it's good.
That sounds, hey, I'm glad to hear that.
Yes, 92 knots, second dad as well.
Where are we at?
Santa, very good evening to you. Envoy 37, maintaining flight level 380.
Hi, Titan Inspector. Welcome aboard.
I think it was Envoy 37 calling Jacksonville, I got you. Hello.
Hey, firm, Envoy 37.
Cool, no one is on Twitch by the look of it. It's all YouTube. No matter. Yeah, we had a, in my opinion, fake stuck mic.
That was 69, contact Jacksonville 134.85, have a good night.
Alright, 13485 Southwest 69, we'll see you.
I'll also get that organised as well.
Airlines Center, citation 265 back.
That good is playing a didgeridoo while he's transmitting.
Aircraft calling Jack, see the call sending him, is it citation some? Yeah, there is in the 9265, we're back with you.
Wow.
Quick question, what citation are you flying to be that high?
It's a citation 10, they can go up to flight level 150 and that can be like Mach 0.93 ridiculous.
Jeez, okay, I'll say, yeah, you're pretty fast and pretty high. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
9960 56.
And at citation 9265, clear direct to Norman Beach VOR, Oscar Mike November.
Okay, Jack Norman Beach 9265.
Top 68, disregard.
Jacksonville Center, Giant 8765 Heavy, flight level 270 for 1111 pounds.
8765 Jacksonville Center, hello, the Charleston altimeter 3008, and you can expect the ILS runway 15 approach.
ILS 15, copy the altimeter, Giant 8765.
So I think that's the visual, it's pretty good weather down there.
That looks like the visuals down at Giant 8765.
Position 9265, contact Jacksonville on 134.85, see ya.
.400 knot ground speed.
Good evening, Atlanta Center. This is Delta 9545 with you on flight level 350, Sevilla Airport.
Delta 9545 Jacksonville Center, hello.
Pass each other. That's cool. Where are we? Who are you? You're the guy with the envoy call sign. Oh, there you are. 37. I've already passed into the next sector. He should be handing me off now. .737 Envoy. Ah, that's what he's talking about. Got the wrong type of aircraft for an American Eagle airplane. It'd be something like a CRJ or a E-jet.
Thunder Delta 519, level 340.
Delta 519 Jacksonville Center, hello. Station 9265, if you haven't already, contact Jacksonville on 3485, see ya. American 396, contact Washington Center, 133.72, see ya.
133.72, American 396 here.
So, Southwest 6383, did we miss a frequency handoff?
Capital City, close line?
Southwest 6383, I think we're passing the DC.
I don't see you. Are you on the right frequency?
Not anymore. I'll go ahead and contact Washington. Ciao. Washington Center, Southwest 6383, flight level 410.
Southwest 6383, Washington, roger. Spirit Wings 1537, climb maintain flight level 360. Southwest 6383, reset transponder, squawk 3561.
Squawk code 3561, Southwest 6383.
Washington Center, United 1692, holding short, runway 23.
United 1692, runway 23, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 23, clear for takeoff, United 1692.
Washington Center, United 653 with you, flight level 294 for 290. United 653, Washington Center, roger, descend via the Gibbs arrival. Dulles landing north, the altimeter is 299.
299, descend via the arrival for Dulles.
Spirit Wings 1537 back. Spirit Wings 1537, Washington, climb maintain level 360.
Level 360, Spirit Wings 1537.
Yes, away for about 5 minutes. Who's stepping away? Yeah, it's broken, but yeah, sure, that's fine.
Hey, that's 350, just so you know.
Okay, thanks.
Washington Center, Southwest 1023, climbing 11.8, Turp 7 departure.
Southwest 1023, Washington, climb maintain level 300.
Up to 300, Southwest 1023.
American 105, contact Jack Center 127.87.
2787, American 105.
Washington Center, United 1692, climbing 1000 for 4000.
United 1692, Washington. I'll get you on radar here in a couple minutes, or a couple seconds, rather. United 1692, confirm squawk 3624.
.364 in the box, United 1692.
Blue Streak 5401, contact Jack Center 127.87.
12787, Blue Streak 401, see you, have a good night.
Good night. United 1692, radar contact, climb and maintain 1000.
Climb maintain 1000, United 1692.
DC Center, United 9586 is with you at 290.
United 1692, proceed direct Hopewell.
Direct Hopewell 1692.
United 9586, Washington, descend via the Gibbs to arrival, Dulles landing north, the altimeter 2999.
I said descend via the gives the arrival for United 9586.
Yeah, 9586, reduced speed 280 knots.
280 knots for 9586.
JetBlue 2026, New York Center is offline, radar services terminated, frequency changes approved.
Hello James, yeah, it's working pretty well. There's a third flight with the New York.
Southwest 1023, reset transponder, squawk 3715.
Alright, 3715 for Southwest 1023.
Nice big metal brace onto the desk, so that's not going to break anytime soon.
United 653, maintain 300 knots and contact Potomac approach 119.85.
119.85, 300 knots for United 653.
This is Center, this is called Jet 021.
It's not a bad price for a good yak.
Cool Jet 031, Washington Center, roger.
Kind of that mid-range price, but yeah, it's one of the better yaks out there.
Washington Center, good evening, Delta Time 113 out of 330, Clement level 32.
Delta 2113, Washington, squawk 3556.
3556, Delta Time 113.
Code 021, by level 350 and squawk 7133.
Cool Jet 031, Washington, roger, I got you checked in.
Ben Brady, very nice. $10. The good old toilet paper malfunction of COVID-19.
Spirit Wings 1537, contact Atlanta Center 132-907, 3297.
3297, see you.
See you, bud.
Yeah, 331 for Adelaide sounds pretty good. Tiny little bit of thunderstorm over there. Look at that. Is that thunderstorm or is that hill? Something bouncing back off the radar. Shared cockpit? One of these days I might with someone. Has to be on the dash 8 though.
United 9586, contact Potomac approach 119.85, yeah.
119.85?
Affirmative.
119.85 for 9586.
Southwest 6325, contact Jack Center 127.87, good day.
Washington Center, good evening. United 2198 is with you. 31.9 for 290.
United 2198, Washington, roger. Descend via the Gibbs to arrival, Dulles landing north, the altimeter 2999. Correction, 3001 now.
Alright, continue down via the arrival for north and north. United 2198.
Good old Jabberoo. That's Rotax engines.
That's our Southwest 1023, let's step away for 5.
Southwest 1023, let me know when you're back.
Roger, we'll go. 1023.
Controllers, in Australia we use Euroscope. I think in America they use VRC. They're all free. I think there's something called V-Stars as well. VSTARS. That's an American thing that they have. But yeah, Australia uses Euroscope with a modification on top of it called TATS mod, TAAAAAAAAAAAAAAAATS mod. If you think there's enough A's, there's not. Yeah, TATS mod with Euroscope. AAA.
Washington Center, this is Delta 90545 with you, flight level 350.
Delta 9545, Washington Center, roger.
And Washington Center, Delta 9545, can I request for 5 minutes to step off?
Yep, let me know when you're back.
I appreciate it.
I'm going to step out for a second, only enough to visit the little room behind us.
Southwest 1395, have a reroute, advise ready.
We are ready to copy.
Southwest 1395, proceed direct to Lee Joy, Lima Echo, Juliet Oscar Yankee, then upper, uniform Papa Papa Romeo Romeo for the tribe for arrival.
Let's do the MAN on the upper floor on this test for I want to save on that.
That's direct Lee Joy now, upper tribe 4, Southwest 1395.
Lee Joy up and then score arrival, Southwest 1395. Just to confirm, the tribe to arrival, correct?
Southwest 1395, yeah, it should be the tribe 4 arrival, but if all you got is the tribe 2, that should work as well.
Alright, Roger, because yeah, we've got an updated air rack, but for some reason Temporary hasn't updated the air rack. For some reason.
In Southwest 1395, Roger. United 2198, reset transponder squawk 3535.
3535 in the box, 2198.
United 2198, contact Potomac approach 119.85, see ya.
1985 for United 2198, so long.
United 1692, contact Potomac approach 119.85. Have a good day.
Potomac approach 119.85, 9692 out.
WashingtonCenter.com, 867, 8,000, 12 miles north of the Martinsville VOR.
.com 867, Washington, squawk 3610.
3610.com 867.
Washington Center, good evening. Go 2404, climbing to 17,000.
Glow 2404, Washington, climb maintain level 360.
Climb and maintain flight level 360, 2404.
.com 867, you're actually in Potomac airspace, contact M119.85, see ya.
119.85, .com 867.
Washington Center, Southwest 1023, back with you.
Southwest 1023, roger.
Center, sorry for the West 39 350, we're back. Any handcuffs?
United 350, nope, you're still with me.
Alright, awesome.
Not sure when the next GA stream will be. I'm thinking
Southwest 1395, radio check.
Southwest 1395, 5x5.
thinking after Adelaide, or possibly Monday.
Southwest 1395, just confirm your direct lead joy.
I think we skipped the waypoint after the time going directly after.
Southwest 1395, proceed direct to Lee Joy, Lima Echo, Juliet Oscar Yankee.
Yeah, Southwest 1395, we should past that waypoint, we're trying to track the rest of the offer.
Southwest 1395. Oh, okay, I need you direct Lejoy, so you need to go to direct Lejoy right now.
Washington, good evening, American 1673, 6.2, climbing 12,000.
American 1673, Washington Center, roger, climb maintain level 280.
1280, American 1673.
Washington Santa, Delta 9545 back.
Delta 9545, Washington, roger.
Roger, Southwest 1395 is fly heading 026.
So if we wanted to add a new waypoint as our first waypoint, say for instance it wasn't, imagine Lejoy wasn't there, we'll type L-E-J-O-Y, like that, typing the letters
Washington Center, Delta
and you click the very first waypoint. It becomes the first waypoint, you click execute, and then you fire directly to Lejoy. Easy. I don't want to do that, I want to fire direct to Finks, so I'm going to take Finks
Delta
here.
2394.
Done.
Delta 2394, squawk 3526.
3526, Delta 2394.
You can do that with literally any waypoint, doesn't even need to be in your flight plan at all.
Southwest 1395, contact Cleveland Center 119.87. He's aware of your FMS issues and you're on heading 020 until you figure out Lejoy.
Roger, we can actually change and put in the flight plan, so we can actually transfer it this way now.
Southwest
1395, roger. Delta 2394, radar contact over Westminster, climb maintain follow 360.
So if I want to go direct to Tom,
360, Delta 23.
there we go, it's in there. We can see it's all the way up here on the
Center, Southwest
navigation display. By clicking execute, it'll fly direct to Tom.
Southwest 2508, Washington, roger.
We're going to Finks. Didn't expect to do that. Done it.
FedEx 564, have you checked in?
Washington DC Center and good evening, United 130 and passing flight level 180.
United 130, Washington, climb maintain follow 380.
Climb maintain flight level 380, United 130.
FedEx 564, Washington.
DC Center, this is FedEx 564. We are going direct Golf Sierra Oscar DOR.
FedEx 564, Washington, roger.
Good evening, Center. Delta 1719 with you, passing through 16,900.
Delta 1719, Washington, climb maintain follow 360.
That's 360, 1719.
Washington Center, Southwest 2508. Just making sure you want us to hold here at 12,000.
Southwest 2508. No, I'm sorry. Climb maintain follow 340. Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, no problem. We'll climb to flight level 340, 2508.
Sorry about that. American 1673, reset transponder squawk 3546.
Order squawking 3546, American 1673.
Flowjet 2404, amend altitude, maintain flight level 310.
Climb and maintain 310, 2404.
Cooljet 031, descend and maintain flight level 320.
320, Cooljet 031.
Delta 5 requesting descent.
Delta 5, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 180.
Descending to flight level 180, Delta 5.
Washington Center, good evening. Delta 4211 Heavy passing by with you, flight level 380.
Delta 4211, Washington, roger. FedEx 564, contact Atlanta Center, and you're going to 125.62, yeah. FedEx 564, Atlanta 125.62.
Center Delta 1719, so you step away for a quick second.
Delta 1719, let me know when you're back.
Thank you.
FedEx 564, Washington Center. Cooljet 031, descend via the Quarry for arrival. Flowjet 2404, climb maintain level 360.
Climb and maintain 360, go 2404.
Descend to Quarry for arrival, Cooljet 021.
Yes, you can move the soft key of the waypoint next to you, unless there's no waypoint. So for instance, if we wanted to fly direct to, let's pick a random waypoint, Tom, T-H-O-M-E.
United 350, contact Jacksonville 127.
Where's Tom? T-H-O-M-E,
No,
T-H-O-M-E, 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 it's not there at all. THOME, 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 THOME. Nope, still not seeing it. THOME, there's the runway. There's the missed approach procedure. So, there's no THOME. I can't fly direct to THOME. Yeah, you can. THOME. Done. Click that in. There it is, straight ahead. It's not on our flight plan, but it is now. End. And you click on execute and it'll fly direct to Tom. Of course, we won't do that because we haven't been cleared to do that. You can't select from a waypoint when you don't have it in your flight plan. You can, of course, just feed in a waypoint and tell it to go direct there.
Good evening, Washington Center, Southwest 2885 is with you, 16.5 for 17. Good evening, Washington Center, Southwest 2885 is with you, 16.2 for 17.
Southwest 2885, roger. Washington, roger.
What is MAFS? Ah, Microsoft Flight Sim. Yeah, that's fair enough. Microsoft 2020, or whatever they're going to be actually calling it. It's actually literally just going to be called Microsoft Flight Simulator. No numbers.
United 350, contact Jacksonville Center. And they're on 127.87.
127.87, 250, thanks again, Renee.
Delta 1719's back in.
Okay, if they give us the descent via the procedure, it's 6,000 feet. Correct. No confirmed price, no confirmed date.
Southwest 6383, contact Cleveland 109.872.
9.87, Southwest 6383.
Southwest 1023, contact Atlanta 132.97.
Eight 11987. Livery Center, Southwest 6383, flight level 410.
Southwest 6383, Cleveland Center, welcome. Descend via discretion, maintain level 240.
Last discretion down to flight level 240, Southwest 6383. Level 240 set. So we can grab the ATIS. That would be Cleveland. Given these things. Ah, there we are. 2785. Cena was connecting their voice at us properly today. Information Yankee, ILS runway 24 left. Altimeter 2996. Temperature 9. Cool. And what's the cloud doing? Not much. Uh, 180 at 6, 10 statute mile visibility, few 15,000. Cool. Performance, looking for the landing. It's going to be KCLE. Runway 24 left, condition dry, wind was down 180 at 6. Outside is 9 Celsius. QNH is 2996. Flaps 30. Air conditioning will be on, anti-ice will be off. Adding 5, calculate. It reckons these kinds of numbers. We're way below that. All good. FMS is showing 120 on the approach. Yep, we're Cleveland. Alrighty, we're pretty much ready, looking for a 9 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit. It's 48. Yeah, the Q200 flight to Lord Howe Island. That's something that Arjun has done in the real world. In fact, he did it on the 18th of February when I went up to Sydney to see him. So he had just returned from a Lord Howe Island in the 200. That's when he gave me those things. That was a good trip. I'm sad that I didn't get to repeat that trip in a couple of days' time. I was actually planning to go up to Sydney in 2 weeks from now. On the 24th of April.
Southwest 1395, radar contact lost here 1370.
There are a bunch of events that were going to be on. I was going to see the Sydney Symphony Orchestra playing Shostakovich 5 and the Trumpet Concerto. I was going to see the Anzac Day Parade. I was going to go to the Wings Over Illawarra air show. I was going to see the St. George Dragons play the Roosters. I was going to do a Milk Run Monday with the A320 crew down in Nowra. I was going to hang out with the parents for 3 days. I was going to do the flight sim convention for 2 days. I was going to fly back. And there was possibly going to be a little bit of Cessna flying in there somewhere. And now we're not doing anything because all the events have been cancelled and we're not allowed to fly anyway. It's going to be an epic week. Seven days with 7 events in them. Some of those days were doubled up, so I was like gonna flake out on Monday and just be asleep. But yeah, nothing. Thanks for that, Night Shadow. There's a Facebook group currently looking at all of us trumpet players at 6 AM in the morning go to the end of our driveway and play the last post. So that'll be in 2 weeks' time. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to maybe live stream that. It's not gonna be a long live stream. It's gonna be like 10 minutes at max. But yeah, it'd be nice to go outside, set up my phone to do a live stream off the phone. Got to figure out some way to mount the phone somewhere, so it's not just flopping over. I'm thinking getting my, because I've got a windscreen mount, and just might stick it to the window of my house outside and have the camera sitting like that. See if I can see myself and then start broadcasting and do a little bit of a last post and reveille. 5-minute live broadcast. Trent by himself in social isolation doing a Remembrance Day. Anzac Day, sorry. Standing outside at 6 in the morning, playing the old last post on the cornet. Don't actually have a bugle, so I use a cornet. I need to trim my beard up a little bit. It's getting a bit scraggly. Hasn't seen a blade in nearly 3 weeks. Indeed, the COVID-19 facial hair challenge. Good old not bothering to shave. Got some laundry to do as well. I've run out of clothes and I'm like, yeah, I'll just wear the same shirt again twice. Who cares? Get your saxophone out, man. Play something. Yeah, Anzac Day, which has also been cancelled. There's no marches or anything in the city, which is a bit sad. For you Americans, that's like cancelling Memorial Day. Or even Independence Day. Sorry, Independence Day is cancelled.
Yeah, 1451 Cleveland Center, squawk out in. Can you repeat? Yeah, it's 1451 Cleveland Center, squawk ident. Squawk ident. Yeah, 1451 radar contact 4 miles north-northwest of Litchfield View, walkable tree 50, welcome aboard. Thank you.
So when we land, I'm going to have to talk to Mum. She wants to put her resume through, and then I'm going to practice a little bit of trumpet while the washing's on. Indeed, it could still be cancelled. Cancel Independence Day in the US. Have a great parade of nothing. the 4th of July. Fireworks are cancelled. Imagine all the rednecks just making fireworks out of their guns down the south there. I heard something like 500 people in the US dying every day for the last 3 or 4 days. It's a bit extreme. In Australia here we've had like 57 people die, and in America it's been like 5,000. Okay.
Yeah, 1451, what kind of equipment are you using to navigate tonight? Using a GPS, FMC, or what?
We are 737-800.
Yeah, what navigation equipment are you using?
Say that again?
Yes, sir. What navigation equipment are you using?
We're using LNAV and VNAV. We have FTX regular T9.
So you have an FMC on board?
Affirm.
Got it.
Someone clearly didn't file their suffix correctly. Slant L or slant F if they're not RVSM. Yeah, Owen must be at work or something, or in bed. It's about time to start on down, I reckon. Let's do it early. Descend now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain speaking from the flight deck, where we're going to descend into Cleveland at this stage, and we do anticipate arriving at the airfield in about 25 minutes from now. We do thank you for flying with us on board our 737-700 as Southwest 6383. And looking at the weather down in Cleveland right now, we're looking at a temperature of 48 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's looking rather fine down there. Cabin crew will be coming through the airplane to ensure that everything is ready for our arrival. That includes the collection of rubbish and ensuring that everyone is seated correctly. In just a couple of minutes, we'll be turning on the seatbelt signs in preparation of landing, so that you return to your seats as soon as you can and get your seatbelts fastened. Cabin crew, please prepare the aircraft for the arrival. Yeah, that's right. The numbers were worse in the 1919 flu epidemic. The issue is that none of us really have immunity to this new evolution of this coronavirus thing. So until they get a vaccine developed, who knows who will die and who knows who will live? Nobody does. The other weird thing about this coronavirus thing is that it can infect you and you won't have any symptoms for a couple of weeks. So you're happily walking around your city touching people, and they're catching it off you and you don't even know you have it. Until suddenly you do. And then you're in hospital and you are blocking up the hospital, waiting room with more and more sick people. So that's why we are currently in this crazy lockdown. I didn't know about that. Cherry's dad passed away. That's sad. Yep, Mackerman 73 makes a good point there that the Spanish flu got worse because people were celebrating the end of the First World War. Not only that, the troops were coming home from the First World War carrying it, so they spread it everywhere. Anyway, we're on descent. We have a checklist to do. Descent checklist pressurization altitude was 700. $786. It's actually close to 807. Recall check. There are items. Auto brake is set 1.
Good evening, Cleveland Center.
VREF has been set 120 with fast 30. Approach briefing is completed.
45 Cleveland Center, welcome. Descend pilot discretion, maintain for level 240.
Pilot discretion, maintain for level 240, Delta 95.
And looking if we can take out on hotel. November also works. Hotel November, on to Lima. Yeah, the 1919 is the Spanish flu. Different name.
Southwest 6383, contact Cleveland Center, 126.95, safe landing, please.
126.95, Southwest 6383.
Thank you.
Cleveland Center, Southwest 6383, flight level 240.
Southwest 6383, Cleveland Center, descend via the Tri 3 arrival. Runway 24 transition, the Pittsburgh altimeter to Cleveland, altimeter 2996.
Descend by the arrival and altimeter 2996, Southwest 6383. 6000 set.
And Southwest 6283, if you have trouble following the altitude restrictions, just let me know.
6383, should be fine.
Southwest 6283, contact Cleveland approach 124.0, so long.
124.04, Southwest 6383. On 40. Yeah, I'll do the milk run tomorrow. It'll be live for sure. (996). Seatbelt signs on. Leaving approach Southwest 6383, descending via the its arrival. Information Yankee.
Southwest 6383, cleared approach altimeter 2996, expect the AS24 right departure.
LS 24, left approach, Southwest 6383.
Quality 7489 now. We're a cargo aircraft. Should that be, would it be easier for us 24 left if that's okay with you? Otherwise we'll go 24 right.
You parking as a north cargo ramp or the south cargo ramp?
Oh, I didn't know there was a north one. Whichever is fine. No worries. Leave it as it is. 24 right. Thank you.
Yep, pretty much regardless of parking, we've been giving everyone 24 right for arrival.
24 right?
Yeah, that's fine, sir. No problem. Thank you.
Change of runways. Different from the ATIS. That's great. 24 right it is. Where's the arrival? Is it Kmco or harder? Budrow Shirk. CLVTM. Cool. And we'll look at all the other data. It's taking its sweet, sweet time. Okay, 111.55, 238, 238.
So this 6383 contact Cleveland approach 119.62.
119.62, Southwest 6383. Cleveland approach, Southwest 6383, leaving 10,000.
Southwest 6383, Cleveland approach, good evening.
Okay, 111.55, 238, and 980, which will make 990. It's actually better than the other one.
Cleveland approach. Hello, good evening. Quality 7449. So we're descending on the Brown 3 arrival, and we're going for Leroy at 6,000. Thank you.
Quality 7049, Cleveland approach, good evening. Cleveland North American 296, expect clearance shortly.
No problem, sir. Thank you. We have 29906.
Okay, elevation 780. Seatbelt signs are
Southwest
red.
6383, reduce speed to 210.
Speed 210, Southwest 6383.
Quality 7049, reduce speed to 190.
Reducing 190, 7049.
Cabin crew, please proceed for landing.
Southwest 6383, cleared ILS 24 right from Boudreaux.
Here, let's approach runway 24 right, 6383.
Quality 7049, depart Boudreaux heading 120.
Depart Boudreaux 120, quality 7049.
Quality 7049, my apologies, depart Leroy heading 120.
120 from Leroy, thank you.
That's on the run.
Southwest 6383, maintain 210 knots until Shirk. At Shirk, contact tower 124.5.
210 knots until Shirk, and then over the tower 124.5. Southwest 6383.
Quality 749, reduce speed to 180.
180, 7049.
4,000 at Angie and Shirk at 3,000 or above. 3,000 it is.
Quality 7049, fly heading 140.
Heading 140, 7049.
And quality 7049, it'll be vectors across final for spacing.
No problem, 140 and vectors for final, thank you.
It's rain set my side. .210 knots till Shirk, and then the tower.
Quality 7049, descend and maintain 5,000.
Descend and maintain 5,000, 7049.
He's already handed us off to the tower. Zoom out a little.
.com 1171, runway 24 left, line up and wait.
Runway 24 left, .com 1171.
Should be maintaining speed. Tuck and approach mode now. And the final checklist is the landing checklist. As we come right over Cleveland City.
American 1620, contact departure 128.25, have a great flight.
2825, American 1620, good night.
Okay, that single channel got a dual. That shack can reduce speed 180. How to get down?
.com 1171, wind 180 at 6, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
Ups 5,
Clear takeoff,
speed
24
check,
left,
up 5.
1171.
Tower, Southwest 6383, final runway 24 right.
Southwest 6383, Cleveland Tower, good evening. Wind 180 at 6, runway 24 right, clear to land.
24 right, clear to land, Southwest 6383. Look for 160 on the approach. Landing gears down. Speed brake is armed. Flaps 15. Checks 15. And we have been cleared to land.
Tower, good evening, Delta 1405, short 27 left, ready for, correction, 24 left, ready for departure.
Look with the white dot speed.
Delta 1404, Cleveland Tower, good evening, runway 24 left, line up and wait.
24 left, line up and wait, 1405.
.com 1171, contact departure 128.25, good night.
Speed check.
For departure, .com 1171, see ya.
Speed 125. Inside my airplane. Correcting. Looks okay. It's white on white on white.
30. 10.
92.
Delta 1405, wind 160 at 8, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
24 left, clear for takeoff, 1405.
Manual braking.
Delta 6383, welcome to Cleveland. If you're going straight ahead, just let me know. There should be pop-up. Let me know if you can take it, if it's there.
6383 vacating Papa's there.
Unless aircraft calling. Say your call sign again just so I can confirm it.
There you go, 6383, Southwest 6383, vacated by Papa. Gives us an instruction, we read it back and he doesn't know who we are. Right.
Unless aircraft, that was, wait, was that Southwest 6383 that just called me?
Ava.
Okay, sorry about that.
Cleveland Tower, hello, good evening, this is Quality 7049, we are on the ILS approach for 24 right.
Quality 7049, Cleveland Tower, good evening, wind 160 at 8, runway 24 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, thank you, Quality 7049.
And Delta 1405, contact departure 128.25.
2825, goodbye, 1405.
Good, see ya. And Southwest 6380, okay, did you say you had Papa there?
Affirm, yeah, Papa.
Okay, perfect. Southwest 6383, taxi via Papa, cross runway 24 left, then contact ground 121.7, and have a great night.
Via Papa, cross runway 24 left and ground on 121.7, Southwest 6383. What was it? 1217. Continuing straight through. So in the real world, apparently this runway's been extended another few feet, because we're at Papa now. There's no such thing as Tango or Echo. The controller literally gave me an instruction to vacate the runway, and then when I read it back, he didn't know who I was. Like, what? Hey Trent, can you please leave the runway? Yeah, sure. I'll leave the runway. Who was that? Who just spoke to me? It's me, Trent. Who are you? You're the guy that you told me to vacate the runway. No, I don't know who that is. Okay then. What is the last thing you said? Oh, you're that guy. Cleveland ground, Southwest 6383, vacated at Papa.
Southwest 6383, Cleveland ground, hello, Lima Kilo to the gate.
In the gates, 6383, and we're gates on Bravo.
Southwest 6383, taxi via Lima Romeo to the gate.
Lima Romeo to the gate, 6383. Where's Romeo? That one. Ah, cool. The weird diagonal one. Now let's get the AP going. Taxi lights on, all that stuff off. Ups are up.
Cleveland ground, United 2079 is with you, ready for taxi with the Kids 1 departure.
I haven't controlled for a very long time.
433 and information.
I need to reinstall some software before I can control again.
United 2079, are you ready for pushback or taxi, sir?
We're ready for push and start and taxi as well, if we can get that.
Push and start approved behind the Bay Charter in front of you.
Push and start approved and behind the Bay Charter for United 2079.
I'm hoping to crew a well flight. I was going to go up to Nowra in a couple of weeks to meet them, but can't now. So we'll see. Maybe I will again at some point. Once we get let out of our houses, I'll try and get up to New South Wales and...
Good evening, ground. This is Quality 7049. We're just crossing runway 24 left. We're looking for the cargo area. Thank you.
That's the Aussie 121
Quality 749, Cleveland ground, hello. Lima Kilo to the cargo ramp.
Lima Kilo for the cargo ramp. Thank you very much.
That was a nice little landing, a little bit long, but we vacated, right? And touchdown was -91. AP is ready. Is that us? I think that might be us.
Big Charter 004, ready to taxi runway 24 left.
May Charter 004, squawk mode Charlie, please.
No, that's Kilo.
Mode Charlie, now we're ready to taxi, Bay Charter 00.
Thank you, sir. Bay Charter 004, runway 24 left, taxi via Juliet Whiskey.
Juliet Whiskey, Bay Charter 004.
I think they ask you to be 18 before you join a crew, mostly because there's stuff there that happens that only adults are allowed to do, such as drink beer and be alone with a strange man inside a little box for several hours with a locked door behind you, strapped in. Kind of sounds a bit more bizarre than it is, really.
Cleveland ground, Southwest 9079. We haven't gotten a PDC yet. Looking for IFR clearance to Orlando.
Your PDC's coming, sir. Cleveland ground.
Okay.
That was us, wasn't it? Yes, that was. Came in on Romeo instead of Kilo, though. Should have been there. No, that's alright. We're on Romeo. That's cool. That's us straight ahead with the Southwest dudes. He's on our gate.
Bay Charter 004, contact Cleveland Tower 124.95.
124.95, Bay Charter 004, I'm saying.
That's 124.5, sir. Sorry about that.
124.5, Bay Charter 004, thanks, bud.
Bravo 7 looks good to me. Right there.
Southwest 9079, Cleveland ground. Confirm that you did get a PDC, sir.
Yeah, we got Southwest 9079, thanks.
Sorry about the wait.
That's all good.
United 2079, when you're ready, taxi runway 24 left via Juliet Whiskey.
Juliet Whiskey for 24 left, United 2079, thank you.
Parking brakes up. Okay, AP's on the bus. Shut it down. Two hours, 37. Kmco, disarm doors. Ah, Vatsim doing Cleveland. Hopefully I'll get to come back here and see the new payware one day. Cool. Ready to open doors. Thanks for that, QF. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Wasn't a bad little flight. 2 hours long. A tiny bit longer than I'd call ideal, but, you know, still within the realms of normality. Yeah, the bad thing about airports that nobody bothers to do is that nobody bothers to fly there either. So if there's no ATC, there's no point going. That's how I feel about life anyway. And there we are. Bags have been unloaded. Passengers jumping off into the terminal there. Welcome to Cleveland, Ohio. Not a bad little plane, the old 700. I do enjoy flying them. They're just a little bit more sprightly than the 800. So you can kick it around a bit more, float it down the runway a little bit more. Approach speed 125 knots on that one. The flaps 30. Easy plane to fly. It's kind of the perfect size 737. I mean, apart from economics. Economics demand the 188 seats of the 737-800, but, you know, it feels like the airplane was actually designed around this size rather than the longer one. Longer size seems like a stretch. You know, you've got your approach speeds about 145 knots instead of 125. It's just a bit heavier, a bit too long. Rotate it too much and it'll tail strike. This thing you can rotate up to about 15 degrees and you still won't touch the tail on the ground. Yeah, 737-700. The best aircraft. There was a big event in Japan last night. Unfortunately, it was just Tokyo essentially, so you could take off from Tokyo and then go into Unicom. But I think they were trying to get you down to Taiwan or something. And there was kind of this big gap between Japan and Taiwan where there was an ATC, but yeah, you could take off from Japan last night, get some service. Unfortunately, it was about 10 o'clock at night, so not sure about that time zone. And the weird thing is, Japan, man. I thought Japan was the place where all the computer games are at. They're not flying on flight sims. They're just playing Tamagotchis and Pikachu. Get on your flight sims, Japan. You've got a good country that looks cool. I'd love to fly into like Hiroshima and Tokyo, both of the airports there. There's heaps of airports in Japan that are really good looking airports. Hiroshima's probably the most interesting one because it's way up high in the plateau. It's like a big mountain that they've cut the top off. And it's always like foggy up there. It's like cloud is 100 feet scattered. 100. I did Kmco to Tokyo. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I should get out to Japan more, but yeah, the ATC seems to come on at random. You think that computer gaming is not big in Japan? Maybe that's not anymore. they'll hang around in their schools and their after-school care. That's a pity. I should get out more. Another thing that's not big in Japan is general aviation, apparently. It's really weird to see someone jump into a Cessna 172 and go banging around Japan. It's like, why? Airplanes are cool. Get in your planes. Anyhow, that's us flying in a place that does like their flight simulators in America. I hope you enjoyed it, and we're going to go off now for a little bit. Got some washing to do, got a thing to do to help Mum with, and we'll probably be back about 5 o'clock, 5:30. Till then, I've been Mr. Xavier. See you guys next time.